Divorce happens. In fact, it happens to almost 50% of first marriages. So let's talk about it. Welcome to Divorce Happens, a podcast to educate, inspire, support, and yes, make you laugh through divorce and beyond so that you can start fresh on the next phase of your journey. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh.
You get divorced. You get divorced.
Getting divorced?
I'm getting a divorce.
You're getting a divorce.
Because she's getting a divorce.
So what if I get divorced?
Welcome to Divorce Happens, the show where we support you before, during, and after divorce with education, inspiration, and a little bit of laughter. Because as you know, divorce happens, and then you start fresh. I'm Olivia Howell, and today I'm coming to you with a quick solo episode, just you and me, to talk through something I know so many people face during divorce. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about something that shapes nearly every single marriage, but rarely gets discussed. Emotional labor. Oh yeah, let's get into it. Emotional labor is the glue many relationships rely on, the hidden scaffolding that keeps the household functioning, the calendar running, the kids' lives organized, and the emotional climate stable. And here's the thing. Most people don't realize just how much emotional labor they're holding until the moment they feel like they can't anymore. Emotional labor is the constant mental inventory running in your mind. Did the kids do their homework? Has the dog been walked? Who's scheduling the dentist appointments? Who's keeping track of the teacher gifts? Who's smoothing tension after an argument? Who's making sure we have a holiday plan? Who did the laundry today? It's also the emotional temperature taking, checking your partner's moods, anticipating their reactions, adjusting your behavior to keep the peace, softening your needs so they won't get overwhelmed. And the truth is, when emotional labor is uneven in a marriage, it erodes the partnership quietly long before anyone talks about divorce. One of the signs of emotional labor imbalance is feeling like the entire responsibility of how well this relationship is going falls on you. If you're doing the emotional noticing, the emotional repairing, the emotional planning, and the emotional smoothing, while also carrying the daily logistics, it starts to feel like you're running the marriage alone. You might notice how you resent how much you're managing behind the scenes. The birthday reminders, the meal planning, the doctor forms, the conflict de-escalation, the emotional holding. You resent that if you didn't carry it, everything would fall through the cracks. And resentment is often the first emotional red flag that something deeper is happening. Another sign is when you start to feel invisible. Emotional labor is invisible labor, which means the more you do, the less anyone notices. It's only visible in its absence. So if you feel unappreciated or unseen, that's not a personal flaw. It's a structural imbalance. And here's the big connection to divorce. When emotional labor is chronically one-sided, people begin to burn out. Not because they don't love their partner, but because they've been functioning as the emotional backbone of the relationship without anyone supporting them. Divorce doesn't happen because someone forgot to do the dishes. Divorce happens because one person carried the entire emotional load for years and eventually reached their limit. So if you're listening and these words feel uncomfortably familiar, I want you to take this in. You are not dramatic, and you are not asking for too much. You are asking for balance, reciprocity, and care, the foundations of a healthy partnership. Emotional labor is real labor, and naming its weight is often the first step toward understanding why you feel exhausted, disconnected, or unclear about whether your marriage can continue as it is. You deserve to be carried sometimes too. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me. Remember, you deserve support, you deserve clarity, and you deserve to rebuild a life that feels like yours. If you need more guidance, visit freshstartsregistry.com for free resources, vetted experts, and ways to feel less alone. Of course, you can always send me a DM at Olivia Howell on Instagram. I will see you next time. Divorce Happens is produced by Fresh Starts Registry, the only divorce registry platform for everything you need to begin again, including home items, hype team, and everything in between. Remember, divorce happens, and then we start fresh. We're here to support you before, during, and after divorce. Head to freshstartsregistry.com for more info.